Hey folks! Welcome back to some more Mary Skelter 2. On our last episode, we defeated the nightmare that resided in the downtown area, and we got to hear about the late professor's passing. But also, Cinderella finally joined up with us too! So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth and, well, actually start viewing some events, cause, I think we've got quite a few. Yeah, quite a few indeed. Well, we're totally not going to the laboratory because I'm totally not interested in just getting this one done just so that I could faff about with Cinderella's costumes. Nope, nope.
これが博士の研究資料か。
Oh, and we'll get more closure about the professor too? Nice, nice. I thought these would help, but the content is too difficult for me to understand. I can at least tell it has something to do with the Blood Maidens.
あら、ツー。うわ、グレーテル。私が来ただけでそんなに驚くなんて不可解な反応ね。
Yeah, cause I mean, of course you, of all of our members, would want to see the papers. You little smart cookie.
ごめん、ちょっと集中していたもので。あなたが博士の研究資料を読むなんて珍しいこともあったものね。それほど集中するなんて一体どんな興味深いことが書いてあったのかしら。いや、この内容は僕にはさっぱりだよ。ただちょっと気になることがあって調べたいと思ってたんだ。
Well, wouldn't it be wiser to have someone like Itsuki or Gretel be the ones deciphering them? I mean, they are the brains of the group after all, no?
前にシンデレラが言っていた景色少女は最低7人必要って話。あれはなんで7人だったのかなって。それで博士の研究資料を読んでみたんだけど、僕には難しすぎたみたいだ。なぜ7人かね。多分私はその理由を知っているわ。え、本当に？
Pray tell.
多分よ。博士から直接聞いたわけではないし、当の本人も死んでしまっているから確認のしようもないわ。推論の域を出ないけど、ある程度論理的な仮説なら話せるわよ。それでもいい。教えてくれないか。研究資料のこの部分を見て。いい？いずれ進行しなければならない独房エリアは7つと記載されているわ。
So, one for every area, of course.
このことから得られる結論は一つ。もうわかるんじゃない？必要な景色少女と独房エリアの数が同じということは。
I have a hunch where this is leading to, but at the same time, I don't want to know already.
この分なら私たちは戦わずに済むかしらね。
I hoped her theory isn't what just dawned on me, but...
つまり一つの独房エリアにつき景色少女一人を犠牲にするという計算か。あくまでも私の推論だけど、でも博士も景色少女を単なる使い捨ての駒と考えていたわけではなさそうよ。
See, the sacrifice theory does make sense and it does hold water because think about it this way. The dependency on Blood Maidens only really extends to utilizing them to get through the Marchen and, well, Nightmare threat, right? They're just a means to an end to getting out of, well, this hellhole that is the jail. Now, say we escaped and we were able to reform society, would the Blood Maidens have any place? To society, they would only be really treated as a ticking time bomb, no? So, of course, they would be the ones that the normal folk would be more willing to sacrifice. That's my take on it, anyway.
ここにブラッドスケルターに関する記述があるわ。
本当だ。ブラッドスケルター化のリスクを考慮すると、景色少女に過度のストレスを与えるべきではない。
And that's precisely why I stated them to be ticking time bombs, because if they were to get too stressed, then the looming threat of a blood skelter activation again in an actual society would be a bit too much, especially if there were blood maidens in a large quantity. I mean, think about it this way. A terrorist could exploit this and just cause a stressful situation, and then someone whom of which was just an innocent blood maiden would just end up, you know, committing mass genocide. That's just one of many examples, of course.
研究時以外は可能な限り彼女たちの意思を尊重する方針を取るとも書いてあるわ。モルモットのように扱われなくてよかったわね。
だから僕たちは自由が与えられて、待遇も良かったわけか。
I suppose I should be happy, but if Gretel theorized... No, but what if what Gretel theorized is true, that would mean we were only irreplaceable pawns to him to be used when needed.
グレーテル、頼みがある。この話は姫には黙っていてくれないか。
そうね。甘いもので手を打ってもいいわよ。
ただじゃダメなんだ。
私には人魚姫に黙っていなければならない理由がないもの。ウィンウィンでいきましょう。
Yeah, very much so.
これウィンウィンか？
文句があるなら交渉決裂だけど。
わかったよ。甘いものだね。
Gretel may be kind at heart, but she sure is wily too.
よく来た。
Right, can we finally change up Cinderella's job? Yeah, we can. Gosh, that's a lot of lassies. But before we do Cinderella, there are 2 jobs for Rapunzel that we've yet to see. So, and I do have 2 job unlocked, right? So we may as well. I don't mind.
ワクワクする。
Yep, that's freaking adorable and so frilly. Right, and then the fairy.
これも使ってみたい。
Oh, so cute! But I'm more about the poet, even though I would probably end up using Libero or Leech. But then again, we can always faff about with a variety of job setups, huh?
これで頑張ろっと。
Right. Now for Cinderella. Do we have enough job unlock rights? Oh, don't tell me. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we do have enough for all the jobs. Right, first and foremost, fighter.
これもいいですわ。
Oh, were these gonna be the same outfits from the original game, but just smallified? I mean, regardless, that is pretty cute though. Right, so
これも
Paladin.
いいですわ。
Ah, classic. That shield is way too big though. Right.
できることが増えましたわ。
Destroyer is very similar to Hamiru's. And then
これ
Bloodlord.
もいいですわ。
Yeah, so it is the same, it's just smallified. I mean, I'm fine with this. Right, so Death and Attire too.
できることが増えましたわ。
Oh, it's that foreigner lass! Oh, that's adorable. And it's actually melee focused, so it could actually have some merit to actually being used too, huh? Yeah, it could for just sheer base stats.
できることが増えましたわ。
And then the swimsuit's also quite cute and decently modest, at least if it weren't for the transparency of it, but it is a swimsuit. So, I don't know what job I will use Cinderella as, because here's the thing, unless if I change a team up to be quite a bit different, I don't see me having a use for a paladin. Fighter if I want well-rounded stats, Marshal if I just want her to be really nimble as far as turn order, Destroyer if I just want a literal brute force tank, Bloodlord if I just want a little bit more specialized from the fighter, and while Definite Tire 2 just gives me the ability to just have even more attack but at the cost of accuracy. It's strange because Definite Tire 2 is just overall a little bit worse than Destroyer, but then again quite a bit more if we consider the overall tankiness, huh? We do gain a lot more SP though. So, it's a toss-up. We'll have her as a paladin for now for the cutscenes though. But I will definitely be including Cinderella in our next party makeup. I'll just have to decide on what to do for the next one because we have options. I mean, in fact, we could class stack almost any class except for the Libero type, which is probably home of which we're getting next.
他に用事は?
But then again, I might not even class stack fighter just to try and avoid making the game too trivial. But we'll see. I mean, I do want to abuse the power at least once, and even then, I like Kamiru and I like Cinderella, so it's kind of like I'd be fine with the result. Anywho, those to the hallway. Oh, what's got you down, Snow White?
ねえ、おつーちゃん、あそこにいるのって白雪ちゃんだよね。
本当だ。廊下で立ち止まって、いや、震えてるのか。白雪、そんなところで何してるんだ？
But now that I think about it, I did want to at least abuse extra rage rushes at least once, just to try out again. Oh, it's been a long time since I've done so for Mary Skelter Nightmares, so can you blame me for wanting to utilize such insane power again? But I digress.
何か困ってるの？あ、おつーちゃん、人魚ちゃん。そこに鏡があって。
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
鏡？ああ、うん。あの大きい姿見の鏡か。
みんなが日常的に使うから使いやすいようにって廊下に置いてあるんだよね。あれがどうかした？
Yeah, her name is kind of Snow White. I mean, I would be too if a missus saw that mirror, asked a mirror about some compliments, ended up being too happy that they mentioned Snow White and then ended up poisoning said Snow White at the end of it. That was the plot line, right? Like, the basic bare bones of it.
鏡が?
Yeah, because it was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, right? Oh, I hope I'm not tripping. Oh, it's been years.
どうして怖いの？あ、自分の後ろにお化けが映るんじゃないかと思っちゃうとか？そういうのじゃないんですけど、どうしても怖くて、鏡自体も鏡に自分が映ることも。
Aww, but you're freaking adorable though.
これが白雪の景色リビドーなんです。鏡を前にすると怖くて足がすくんじゃって。
She really is scared. What a blood libido to have.
この廊下を通るとき、毎回そんなにビクビクしてたの？はい。親指姉様やネムちゃんが一緒なら一気に通っちゃえるんですけど。今日は一人だったもので。かわいそう。どうにかできないかな。
そうだ、僕たちが鏡の前に立って鏡が見えないように隠してあげればいいんじゃないかな。
おつーちゃん、ナイスアイディア。私たちで白雪ちゃんを守ってあげればいいんだね。じゃあ2人並んで鏡の前に立ってっと。
白雪、どうぞ。これで鏡は見えないだろう。
いいんですか？いいのいいの。
さあ、今のうちに。
すみません。じゃあ遠慮なく。はあ、無事に通り抜けられました。
Oh, for Pete's sake. I mean, it is a nice touch, though. Again, I do love the whole concept of the blood leaving nose when it comes to the characters, because it's just taking their tails and just kind of twisting it in a way, right?
よかったね。おつーちゃん、人魚ちゃん、ありがとうございます。
まあ、貸しだからね。うん。
二人とも優しいんですね。鏡が怖いって言ってもちっともバカにしないで親身になって助けてくれて。
消し切り微動の辛さは分かる人にしか分からないからね。お互い様ってやつだよ。
だけど鏡を見られないと毎日の身支度が大変じゃない？いつもどうしてるの？それは親指姉様に手伝ってもらってるので。
へえ、そうなんだ。
小さい子供みたいでおかしいと思うかもしれませんけど。
I don't really consider you that. It's just you have special needs.
そんなことないよ。仲良し姉妹でいいね。
ちょっと憧れちゃう。そうですか？親指姉様はちょっと過保護なところもあるんですけど、すごく優しいんです。白雪が鏡を見ないで済むように普段から気を使ってくれたりするんですよ。
親指がそんなことを？
I didn't know that. I guess Bumbleina does it in a way so that we don't notice.
性格が全然違っても本当に仲のいい姉妹なんだね。素敵な姉妹で羨ましいな。
Yeah.
白雪たち姉妹はすごくいいと思うけど、僕は姉妹とか兄弟がいなくてよかったな。
どうして？
決まっています。僕と同じ相手を慕われたら困るからですよ、姫。
Oh, for Pete's sake, sir. I mean, fair enough, right?
姫の取り合いになることは目に見えています。だから僕に兄弟姉妹はいなくてよかった。
私も姉妹がいなくてよかったかも。おつーちゃんを独り占めできるから。
Oh, get a ribbit.
姫。
二人の関係もとっても素敵ですよ。
Oh, another one.
眠り大丈夫か？
大丈夫って？
すごく辛そうな顔してるし、足元もフラフラじゃないか。具合でも悪いのか？
具合は悪くないけど。
けど
ね
ね
え眠い。
眠いのか。そっか。君らしいといえばらしいけど。
もうダメ。眠くて仕方なくて、これ以上動けない。
You know, it does make me think though, and I don't know why I've never mentioned this up until now, but does Sleepy just have a form of narcolepsy? I mean, I know she gets tired, I know she's like sleepy a lot of the time of how slow she speaks and how she doesn't utilize a lot of words, and I know it's based off of Sleeping Beauty. Obviously, Sleeping Beauty wasn't always having narcoleptic attacks, but I wonder if that's just a part of her due to the basis of that fairy tale that she is. Well, Sleeping Beauty, just more so the sleeping part, right? Just makes me think.
こんなところで寝ようとしちゃダメだよ。せめて部屋に戻ろう。
無理。眠い。
Then again, doesn't narcolepsy just come in suddenly and it just kind of happens? There might be different cases of it though. It's one of those things I haven't studied too much.
もう仕方ないな。おんぶして部屋まで連れて行ってあげるから。
Then again, I guess it's a case by case basis, huh?
いいよ。貸しだけどね。
おつ優しい。ありがとう。
だから貸しだからね。さあ、僕の背に乗って。よっと。
重くない？
平気だよ。
どうしても眠いって気持ちだけは抑えられなくて、僕ダメな子。迷惑かけてごめん。
眠り？なんでそんなこと。迷惑だなんて思ってないからな。よし、着いたよ。こうして改めて見るとすごい部屋だな。いろんなところに植物が生えてる。おっと、部屋を観察してる場合じゃなかった。眠りをベッドに寝かせてあげてっと。はあ、これでよし。あとは起こさないように立ち去れば。
おつ
眠り起きてたのか？
じゃやだ。
Her face! It's so close!
おつも一緒に寝よう。
なんか甘えられてるような。寝ぼけてるのか？
お
ったく仕方ないな。一緒には寝れないけど寝るまでは一緒にいてあげるから。今はゆっくり寝なきゃダメだよ。寝たのか。こんなにすぐ寝ちゃうなんてよっぽど眠いのを我慢してたんだな。眠り安心して寝ていいからね。おやすみ、いい夢を。
How many events are we getting? We just clicked one spot!
あれ、眠りだ。
ネムちゃんフラフラだよ。大丈夫？おつ人魚。辛そうな顔してるけど。
I mean, I just wouldn't be surprised if Sleepy's body clock is all over the place. Considering, you know, she just has all these moments where she just suddenly falls asleep and, again, she's just constantly fighting off drowsiness, huh?
前にもこんなことがあったんだけど、多分眠くて辛いんだと思う。その時は僕が部屋に連れて帰ったんだ。また眠くなったんだろう、眠り。やっぱりこのままだとここで寝ちゃいかねないから、また部屋まで連れて帰ろう。
そうだね。ネムちゃん行こう。はい、部屋に着いたよ。
ほら、寝るんならちゃんとベッドで寝て。いや、そこはなんか変な植物の葉っぱの上。ベッドはこっち。
ベッドネムちゃんってばすごく寝ぼけてるみたい。また
今なんて言ったんだ？
またおつっと寝たい。
Shit. This isn't going to go well. Yeah, because that's in front of your missus. Talk your way out of this one, little prince.
誤解です、姫。
あの時みたいに僕と寝て。おつーちゃん、それって
違うんです姫。僕と眠りはやましいことなど何も。天地神明に誓って。
おつー困ってる？
眠り、今のはそういう意味じゃないんだって君からも言ってくれ。姫の誤解を解いてくれ。
誤解？6回。
のよくわからないボケを言い残して。起きてくれ、眠り。どうしよう。どうやって身の潔白を証明すれば。
You know, Murby's right over there. You could just talk to her.
おつーちゃん慌てすぎ。大丈夫だよ。
Yeah. Like, okay, I know we could go off the whole trope of, oh my gosh, you... No, not trope, cliche. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The whole cliche of, oh my gosh, you slept with her, how naughty, sacrilege! And it's just like, no, it's Sleepy. She's attached to you. Maybe she just wanted to rest with you. Like, I'm pretty sure Murby knows that you're completely devoted to her at this point.
姫、僕の潔白を信じてくれるのですか？
I would like to think so.
最初から疑ってなんていないよ。むしろおつーちゃんがみんなに優しくて嬉しいくらい。あのね、ネムちゃんは多分甘えたいだけなんだよ。
Yeah, because did Sleeping Beauty herself and her tail need a prince to wake her up? And well, Otsu by process of elimination, because, you know, Jack's kind of a nightmare is like the closest thing to a prince that we have as far as the main character role, huh?
甘える？僕に？
おつーちゃんは廊下でフラフラだったネムちゃんを助けてあげたんでしょ？
I mean, I just think it's partially her blood libido.
優しくしてもらったのが嬉しくてつい甘えたくなっちゃったんだよ。もしかして本当は甘えん坊なのかもね。
なるほど。
A child inside. That does sort of describe Sleepy's actions back then. I'm pretty amazed she could read Sleepy like this.
ねえおつーちゃん、今日はこのまま3人でお昼寝しよっか。私もなんだか眠くなってきちゃった。
喜んで夢の世界へエスコートいたしましょう。
おつーちゃんたらネムちゃんが起きちゃわないように静かにしようね。
はい。
The room smells quite good. It must be because of the plants, Sleepy and Princess. Wait, I'm sleeping with Princess and I'm supposed to sleep? I mean, if you want to take your relationship further, you're gonna be doing more than sleeping with her, I'm just saying. I can't wake up now or else the two will wake up. I can't even move a muscle. So, you're the one who asked Mermy to marry you. Come on, you can't even be getting flustered over small things like this. Well, so long as Sleepy is happy, I guess this is fine. Are we going for a third round? Are you gonna collapse again?
何か用か？
そ
どうかしたのか？なんだ、はっきりしないな。用がないならもう行くからな。
ネムちゃん、こんにちは。
なあ、今の人に何か用だったのか？話しかけてたみたいだけど。 服？今の人の？
ゆっくりでいいよ、ネムちゃん。ありがとう。今の人、服破れてた。
え？
あんなとこ破れてたら恥ずかしいと思って、それで。
What part is she talking about? Either the behind or the front bit?
そっか、それでネムちゃんは教えてあげようとしてたんだね。でもできなかった。もっとちゃんとうまくしゃべれたら伝えられたのに。やっぱり僕ダメな子。
そんなことない。眠りが落ち込む必要なんかないって。
そうだよ。言いたいことをうまく伝えられないことなんて誰にでもあることだもん。でも
そもそも服の一部が破けていたのは眠りのせいじゃないんだから。ちゃんと教えてあげようとしたのに、それを聞かなかった方が悪いんだよ。仕方ないさ。
It technically goes both ways. I'm not faulting for any, the both of them for any of this because, well, that was a staff member and they probably have to get on with their workload, right? So, they probably didn't just want to be sat there waiting for Sleepy to say what it is that she had to say because, well, I presume not all staff members know and or are patient enough to speak to some of them or understand some of them for an extended period of time. Chemistry and all as well can take a part into this, so let's not point fingers, okay?
それに人には向き不向きがあるんだから、苦手なことを無理にできるようにならなくても大丈夫だよ。
That too, just some people are introverted and that's just how it is, huh?
ネムちゃん？それでも教えてあげたかった。誰かの役に立ちたかった。
And that's good. That could help push for a change or for when you actually need to, well, go to action.
でも向き不向きがあるなら頑張っても意味ない。
But you could also turn that weakness into a strength. I know some relatively quiet folk and they're great listeners, for example. Well, maybe not all of them, but some better than others, of course. And really, sometimes you can push for a change if that's what you truly want to strive for. Somewhat related, but I was an individual that was very closed off and very antisocial for the longest time. I was incredibly introverted, but eventually there was a moment in life where I told myself this is not how I want things to be. I don't want this to remain like this. So I just kept forcing myself to engage with people. Eventually tens became hundreds. of different individuals that I spoke to. While, sure, I didn't hit off with everybody, and I have a relatively small group of individuals that I truly could call, like, people that I full on get along with, right? I eventually got to the social standard that I wanted to be. I became that extrovert that I wanted to be, and obviously, to this very day, this is the person that you are stuck listening to if you're here. It's an interesting change that can happen. It's just something you have to push towards. All bit of hard work can go a long way after all. Obviously, the issues that I still have are the issues that I still have, though, in some areas, but that could be saved for another time.
違うの、そういう意味で言ったわけじゃなくて。
ごめん、僕たちに悪気はなかったんだ。ただ苦手なことがあっても落ち込む必要はないって言いたくて。
僕、ちょっと楽になったかも。ずっと頑張らなきゃいけないって思ってた。でも頑張ってもできないことがあるって分かったから。やっぱり僕うまくしゃべるの無理。ネムちゃん。
We tried to cheer her up, but it only made things worse. She's giving up on trying her best. I didn't think she'd take her words so badly. Misunderstandings can happen.
なんだか眠くなってきた。部屋戻る。
眠り。
どうしよう、おつーちゃん。ネムちゃんに誤解させちゃった。励ましたかっただけなのに。
でも多分今は何を言っても眠りの心には届かないだろうな。
I mean, personally speaking, I think rectifying it would actually make things better. You know, clearing up any misinterpretations and fixing any broken bridges, but sure, you do you. I mean, obviously, at this very moment, she's going to fall asleep, but afterwards, I think it would be in your best interest to clear things up.
この誤解、ちゃんと解けるかな。
Because I get what they were coming from. They were mentioning that there are things that Sleepy isn't good at and maybe you shouldn't worry about it. But there's a difference between saying there's wording, right? Like context and wording are both very important things, and misunderstandings obviously happen a lot due to poor phrasing, right? What they could have stated was something along the lines of, you may not be good at socializing now, but maybe over the course of repeated interaction, you know, essentially repeat exposure, they will improve over time. And that can happen. That's how you develop better social skills. You don't suddenly gain them one day and you suddenly don't just have terrible ones. Obviously, yes, there are exceptions to the rule, though, right? Like every individual's different, but again, as stated, my case was essentially just forcing myself through repeat exposure. What may work for me may not work for someone else. But I have a firm belief that for Sleepy, maybe repeat exposure may be the ticket to help her improve. Because, you know, maybe she's a bit more sheltered than others. I mean, she has had an overprotective sister after all, and she's really just been kind of living at a facility, right? So that's going to somewhat stunt her social growth as well, considering that Fumby was the one that did the heavy lifting in, well, social interactions as well, right? So it's just little things to take into consideration.
うん、大丈夫。ちゃんと話せばきっと解けるさ。
And another one.
ひどいひどい。
And it just keeps on going!
申し訳ございませんですわ。
こら、喧嘩か？何があったの？
それが私がラプを怒らせてしまったのですわ。
Regardless of context in the situation right now, I have to say just seeing these three on screen at the exact same time just kind of makes me happy. They're all so small and adorable. Oh my gosh.
シンデレラひどいんだよ。ラプンツェルの髪切れっていうの。でもその方が可愛いと思って。そんなの知らない。ラプンツェルの髪大事。切れなんてひどいひどいひどい。シンデレラのバカ。
ラプンツェル、そこまで言うことないだろ。待って、シンデレラ。言っちゃった。ラプンツェル、シンデレラは謝ってたじゃないか。それなのに。なんでこっちまで泣きそうになってるんだ？
シンデレラ、ラプンツェルのこと嫌いになっちゃったよね。
She's sad that Cinderella hates her now? Well, she shouldn't have said what she said earlier. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I doubt Cinderella really hates her over it. It's more just like Cinderella's probably incredibly hurt by what Rappy had to say.
ラプ、シンデレラも悪気があったわけじゃないのよ。それはわかる？あの子の言い方も良くなかったかもしれないけど、あんたも言い過ぎよ。それもわかるわね。ラプ、そんなに髪切るの嫌なんだ。嫌だ。髪切るって考えたらすごく嫌で、頭の中うわーってなっちゃって。シンデレラ、ラプンツェルのこと分かってくれてると思ってた。それなのにって思ったら、なんか
気を許していた分余計に傷ついたってことか。
髪切りたくないもん。髪切るくらいならシンデレラと仲良くしなくてもいいもん。
That's a harsh statement, but I can tell she doesn't mean it.
ねえラプ、シンデレラはあんたが好きだから自分がいいと思うことをアドバイスしてくれただけなの。別に髪は切らなくていいのよ。本当はあんたも言い過ぎたって分かってるんでしょ。シンデレラと仲直りしたいと思っているんじゃない？でも
Oh, this is a new track?
髪を切りたくないのも仲直りしたいのも素直な気持ちなら、シンデレラともう一度きちんと話してみなさい。許してくれるかな？きっと大丈夫よ。それにね、小さい頃は失敗していいのよ。
I know, this is the Hansel theme, right? Ah, this is a good track though.
みんな失敗したり間違えたりしながら大きくなるの。 そこで大事なのは次は同じ失敗をしないことよ。そうすれば失敗された方の人も嬉しいはずよ。ラプンツェルの成長を手伝えたことになるんだから。同じ失敗をしない。ラプンツェルの失敗は素直に話せなかったこと。わかった。今度シンデレラに会ったらちゃんとお話しする。えらい。頑張るのよ。うん、親指ありがとう。やれやれ、世話が焼けるわね。
今回は君に任せっきりになっちゃったな。親指、君ってすごいんだな。
Well, contrary to her appearance, she is the big sister of two younger ones, huh?
何よ急に。
いや、やっぱり君はお姉ちゃんなんだなと思ったんだ。ちょっと尊敬した。
ちょっとは余計よ。
It's Rapunzel and Cinderella. They haven't talked of each other yet? I don't know why, but I had myself seeing them. What to do?
先日はひどいことを言って申し訳ありませんでしたわ。
違うよ。
え？
悪かったのはラプンツェルなの。シンデレラ悪くないよ。ラプ、髪切るのが嫌ですごく嫌で頭の中ぐちゃぐちゃになっちゃった。でもそれはラプンツェルのせいだよ。ラプンツェルの髪のことシンデレラは分かってくれてるって勝手に思ってた。でも違ったんだって思ったらすごく悲しくて怒っちゃって、それでついあんなこと言っちゃって。
ラプは悪くありませんわ。私もラプが大事にしている髪のことなのに無神経なことを言ってしまいましたわ。
どうでもいい人に言われたらあんなに怒らなかったと思う。でもシンデレラのことは好きだから。
きっとラプは私を信じていたのに裏切られたと思ったから怒ってしまったのですわね。
そうなのかな。でもそうかも。シンデレラごめんなさい。ラプンツェルのこと怒ってる？もう嫌いになった？
いいえ、まさか。ラプのことは大好きですわ。
本当？これからもラプンツェルと仲良くしてくれる？
もちろんですわ。
わーい！よかった。
Ah, it's good the things worked out, huh?
そうですわ。仲直りの印にラプの髪を可愛く言わせていただけません？
可愛くなる
はい。ラプの髪は長いのでアレンジのしがいがありますわ。
の？やってやって、面白そう。
では私の部屋へ参りましょう。
Wait! Anyway, woo! They left! It's good they're back together again. Rapunzel's apology made them bond stronger than before.
それにしても変な体勢でずっと隠れてたから体中が固まっちゃったな。いたた。腰が。こんなみっともないところ姫には見せられないや。 あれ
急に立ち止まってどうしたのおつーちゃん。
Why does it keep going? Am I just stuck in a series of events?
いや、あそこに白雪とかぐやが何か深刻な話をしている雰囲気なもので、ちょっと隠れて見てみよう。
I wonder what they're talking about. Maybe we could eavesdrop on them if we get closer.
今日は折り入ってかぐやさんに聞きたいことがあるんです。聞きたいこと？かぐやさんはいつもバンブー1号に乗っているのに、どうしてそんなに痩せているんですか？はい？白雪はぽっちゃり系じゃないですか。でもかぐやさんはとってもスリムですよね。
Nano machine, son. No, I'm joking.
あまり動いていないのに、どうやってその体型を維持しているのか教えてほしいんです。動いてないなんてことはありませんよ。いつもちゃんと働いてますからね。本当のことを教えてください。
Wow, Snow White just dissed Kaguya innocently.
でも困りましたね。特にダイエットのようなことはしてませんし、本当のことと言われても。ダイエットはしていない？食事制限は？運動は？何もしていないんですか？
I don't know what to tell you other than what Kaguya's metabolism is just built different.
だって面倒。いえ、その必要を感じたことはないのでしてませんね。何もしていない。白雪姫さん？体質ということなんですか？じゃあ白雪は絶望的じゃないですか？落ち着いてください。白雪姫さんは別に太ってないと思いますけど。気休めは許してください。ああ、どうしましょう。泣かないでください。
Meanwhile, in the cute corner.
ラプンツェルさん？かぐや、白雪泣かせた。ラプンツェル見ちゃった。
Egad, this is only going to get worse.
違うんです。これには訳が。かぐや悪いんだ。白雪泣いてる。泣かないでください。わらわはどうすれば。そうです。多分人魚姫さんがスリムの秘訣を知ってると思いますよ。私？
姫、静かにしてないと見つかる。
おつーと人魚だ。
Oh, here we go.
ちょうどいいところに。
見つかった。
人魚ちゃん、スリムの秘訣を教えてください。私そんなの知らないよ。
姫、面倒に巻き込まれる前に逃げましょう。
ごめんね、白雪ちゃん。
あ、追ってこないみたいだな。
光さんもスリムですよね。どうやったらその体型を維持できるんですか？ ーゲットを見つけたみたい。
光には悪いけど今のうちに逃げよ
それが良さそうだね。
Oh, I thought there was gonna be another one. So, I have a feeling that that was just a build-up of events that accumulated between the prior chapter, maybe the one before it, probably a mix between that and me getting the friendship levels of characters up to max. So, the game, rather than just having it in one spot, like something that would just let you go in and out, they decided to just play every event in that spot that has been unlocked at that moment back to back. Which means, oh no. Yeah, we're gonna be careful next time. That was another, like, hour, I think it feels like? Holy moly! I wasn't expecting that! Well, I mean, hey! At least you get along sitting! Oh, golly gee! It's not good for my heart because at the same time, like, I don't want to make these episodes too long at times, but I know that's sometimes unavoidable. But it is what it is. I'm fine with it so long as people enjoy it, quite frankly. So, anyway, folks, thank you all for watching this episode of Mary Skelter 2, and I'll see you all next time as we continue our jailbreak. Ta-ta for